My parents started the restaurant in 1944, and this was the main highway from Tucson to Nogales, and that's the business that we depended on. And then in 1978, the freeway opened up, and it put everybody on the frontage road out of business. But we stuck with it, and we were able to make this a very successful place, and we're very happy to be here.
You know, we have been here since 1980, so people have known us forever. And they come in and they say, oh, my parents brought us here when we were little. And I remember the parents all the time, and we talk about them. And then the new customers that are coming in are just loving the place because it's small, but they love our food and they enjoy talking to the kids, all of our help, you know, the waitresses and the busters. And so they're always telling them how wonderful our food is, and especially our margaritas. So it's always a lot of fun here. It's a lot of fun to meet the new people and the new generation of the old people that we used to have here. Well, Celeste is the one that started the newsletter many years ago, and every Thursday she sends it out early in the morning, and the people get the word of the day, and they all come in and say, oh, we know the word. And I always tell them, well, just give it to your waitress and you'll get the 2-for-1 of either the fruit burros or the beer or the margaritas. So they do.
When we first opened the restaurant, after taking over for my parents, we served only chimichangas and fruit burros. Fruit burro is something that my great-great-grandmother started years ago, and that was what kept us going. Then later on, we got into a bigger menu, but the chimichanga will always be my favorite dish.
I've worked here since I was a kid, probably 14, 15 years old. Started washing dishes, bussing. Of course, later in high school, I was a server and went away to college, got back together with my wife, now Celeste, who we went to high school together. And I told her, I said, let's go back to the restaurant because my parents helped me with everything. And I said, let's go help them out for a couple of years, and then, you know, we're going to get married and we'll see what we do. And that was 27 years ago. So we've been doing this for a long time, and it's been wonderful. It's a tough life, is what I have to say, but the reward is smiles, the compliments, the hugs at the door. You know, it's really a family, and our customers are like family, so that's got to be the best part about it. Sasha she's one of the best. We've always told our kids not to take this place over because it's a tough life, but she's very interested in coming back and taking it over. And my son, who's 19, he's starting to show interest in it as well. I have to say it started with my parents. They built the reputation. For me and Celeste, we really just had to keep it up. We're just lucky to continue it.
So I'm 4th generation. I've basically been in here since before I was born. Before my parents took over, my mom was pregnant with me, so she waited tables while pregnant. She waited after I was born. I had my crib in that room, the little corral back in the corner. My grandma and I made forts right over there. So I've been in here my whole life, and I started working as soon as I could, but there's pictures of me this tall, apron full of straws, smiling super big, and since I started officially working, I haven't really left. So it's been 23 years, basically. One of my favorite things about working here is seeing all the regulars. We have a couple that comes in every single day, and those are my favorite people to see. I also love seeing all of my coworkers. We're all really close. It's one big family in here. So I love coming in, seeing all of them. We have a lot of new faces as well, which is fun.
We are the 3rd generation coming in to run the place after my husband's grandparents and his parents. And so Cliff and I expanded the menu and we added margaritas, which has been huge for us. We're home of the world famous fruit burros. It comes in different flavors, served with ice cream, and people love the fruit burro. We have a delicious soup and salad combo. And of course, my favorite, the turkey chimichanga. We created an outdoor dining space and just kind of took what his parents and grandparents did and almost like a plant that we just added water to help it grow even more. Our customers were incredibly loyal to us and really supportive during the pandemic. It was incredible to see the response. So when we were able to reopen and get back to business, it was wonderful. And we've just really felt the support of our customers. And at the same time, I've noticed in the last year or so, we've seen a lot of new faces. I think the help that we get with the tourism agencies and the area is growing. And our kids work with us now too. So it's all of us in here, and we usually have employees that stay with us for a really long time. So it's kind of like a family atmosphere in here, behind the scenes and in the front of the house.
Visit Tumacácori. We live it. You'll love it.
Visit Tumacácori. We live it, you'll love it.
Visit Tumacácori. We live it and you'll love it.
Visit Tumacácori. We live it, you'll love it.
Visit Tumacácori. We live it. You'll love it.